So what's interesting now, I know you have a whole team, right? Because you mentioned you have some doctors on your team. So you're not one or two people trying to do all of this on all the places. So what can you recommend for somebody who is in that position? Because if they do go over to Quirky Mama, they're going to see that there are a lot of posts every day. Like, do you have to post that much? And how much are you posting? Because I couldn't really count.
That's right. If you lost count, yes, it's
I did.
overwhelming.
Yeah. So first of all, there was a time when I did a lot of this myself.
Mm,
But it was a different time. I wasn't. you- In my view of building your business, you can really only build one thing at a time. And
mm,
so everything else is going to have to be pretty stable if you're building something or you're learning something new or you're mastering something. So, like when we were growing Facebook, like the blog was kind of second fiddle to that. We just kind of kept it going, and that
mm,
kind of thing. So, and then once Facebook's kind of under control, it's a lot easier. So I run everything with editorial calendars. So like we know exactly like what's going to be published on the front page of Kids Activities blog each day. That triggers the person that pins for me, that triggers the person that posts the Facebook. And then this is just a helpful hint, for those of you who are like, okay, I'm ready to hire just maybe one person to help me out. Is I think it's so much like if you're just getting a little bit of help, then I would give them kind of just one task that they can really make their own and make decisions within it. So right now, the person that runs my Facebook page, she knows more about what's going on it than I do, and she
mm.
is completely free to do whatever she wants to test. So every once in a while, I'll go over to the page and I'll be like, "What are we doing?" But I trust her, and she's found things that work that I
Mm.
wouldn't have found. You know what I mean? So, but if you're just saying, okay, and the other mistake I've made in the past is I had that person separated from the analytics, which I can't believe I
Oh.
ever even thought that was going to work. But so like I was like one person was making like pins and the other person was pinning them. Well, no, we need the person who's pinning and making the pins to follow the
Right.
whole process, including the analytics. And the same thing happens on Facebook. And she's also the person that's in charge of writing the the social content for the blog because we're writing that Reebok post about the Jurassic
Mm,
Park shoes specifically for Facebook. So she needs to be
okay.
able to see, oh, that subject was good on Facebook. That was a good post. That was a good choice. And so on. So that feedback loop needs to be in place. And so if you're going to tackle your own Facebook page, I need you to get your business in a place where you can spend a little bit of time every day concentrating on Facebook. Because if you're just going to hop in and out and then not see how things did, then you're going to be practicing that insanity thing. Like you won't know to make changes.